The purpose of this study is to investigate American teachers' perception of American and Taiwanese students' learning attitudes in classrooms. And there are two research questions. The first, what view do Western teachers hold towards Taiwanese learning response and participation in class? And the second, what view do Western teachers hold towards Taiwanese learning attitude and learning styles? And the definition of trend, the first is learning style. From Guild 1994, learning styles are conceptual behaviors, cognitive and affective patterns that are displayed over time and task. And the second is learning attitude. Learning attitudes are various towards oneself, towards the teachers and the classroom influence on learning. And our limitation of the study, due to the shortage of time, the data collected in this study are restricted to only 2 Native American interviewed in Taiwan, so the results may not be generalized into the whole populations. And Grace will talk about the literature review.
According to Moran, 2001, the realities and traits of a language. In his definition, language is a product of the culture in which members have created the language to carry out all their cultural practices, to identify and organize all their cultural products, and to name the underlying cultural perspectives in all the various communities that comprise their culture. And according to Sam Potter and Nathaniel, 2007, the definition of the realities and traits in individualistic classrooms. For example, in an American classroom, every student is encouraged to voice their own opinion and even to have a debate if their ideas contradict with others. And the realities and traits in collectivistic classrooms. In these collective classrooms, students' behaviors are shaped into an indirect mode. There are hardly discussion, debates, or challenges to the teacher's point of view. The teachers are always right because they are teachers.
According to the Learn and Stay Learning 2001, learning style is made up of different behaviors that play the roles as indicators of how one learns and acts to the environment, and it also gives us a clue as to how a person's mind acts. And from Brown 2000, learning attitude constitutes one's perception and taught language. Learning attitudes were determined by the component to which learners would actively involve themselves in learning progress. And for different attitudes with different cultural backgrounds, I found the two studies from the other because this person do the same study, but the participants are different. The first, in 1977, the participants are the Chinese-speaking students in America, and they want to know the relationship between their English professors and their attitude towards the American student. And the second research is the participant is Spanish-speaking student towards to the American student, and their result is totally different. So the author think this is their cultural background affected their professorship. Because in the first Chinese-speaking student, their proficiency will be better when their attitudes are positive. However, in the second study, Spanish-speaking students, their proficiency will be poorer when their attitudes are positive. And the methodology.
And here comes the Chapter 3 methodology. Here is a brief introduction to qualitative research. According to Noonan, 1991, qualitative research assumes that all knowledge is relative, that there is a subjective element to all research and knowledge, and that holistic, ungeneralizable studies are justifiable in metaphorical terms. Quantitative research is hard, while qualitative research is soft. And according to Patent 1990, here is an introduction to interview. Interview can be characterized in terms of their degree of formality, and the type of interview can be divided into 4 categories that include: first, informal conversational interview; second, interview guide approach; third, standardized open-ended interview; and fourth, closed fixed response interview. And in our study, the instrument we use is a semi-structured interview, and that is also called a standardized open-ended interview. The interviewers, that means Elly and me, pre-selected the exact wording and sequence of the interview questions. Two interviewees were asked the same basic questions about the education in the same order. And here comes the procedure of the interview.
So in this study, our procedure first we use face-to-face interview and use open-ended questions, and get the interviewee's permission. We tape recorded and the video recorded these interviews, and our data were transcribed verbatim and verbatim analyzed and reported. And our data in the data analysis, the data collected from the interviews were analyzed using comparison in the hopes of discovering the categories and the